All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. We got a lot to get into tonight. Devil Wears Prada 2 slays at the box office. We're going to talk about the state of Star Wars. We're going to check in on America's Girlfriend, and we're going to review the season 2 finale of Monarch. All that and more tonight on State of the Atmosphere. Welcome aboard, ladies and gents. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. I'm your host, JoesAtmosfere, and I'm joined with my regular panel members. The Knockster, what's going on, man?
Doing good.
How's everything on the East Coast?
Fine.
It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. What's up, John? You got done with your final a lot quicker than you thought?
Yep.
Cool. You think you did good?
I think I did okay.
Did okay? Cool. Jed, what's happening over the West Coast? You just got up, right? So you don't even know what's going on today.
Oh, dude, yeah, you'll take me and then I'll be on it. So.
Okay, well, that's cool, man. That's cool. All right, let's check in with the chat and see who's here tonight. Of course, the hardest working mod in the business is here tonight, as usual. You know who it is.
Womack. Why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
Womack.
Vince says, Heidi ho, all you nerds and nerdettes out there. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Go through here. E. Clay Thomas is here. Well, first of all, the better half of Jed is here. She
Yeah.
says, "Uh-oh, I don't know what that's about." Let's see. E. Clay Thomas is here. He says, "Hello, everyone. Grab some snacks." Yes, we get to talk about some fun stuff tonight. Demon Horde is here. He says, "Everybody, stay calm. It's just me. Laugh out loud."
Yeah, I just messaged him to remind him the show was on. So
I see. All right. Thanks for having him in, man. Appreciate it. Let's see who else is here. That looks like the. Oh, wait. Yeah, we got our first guy wanting the video, and no, his name is not Fuck Headquarters 2005. You know what his name is.
There are some who call me Tim.
Tim is here, and he immediately wants an LFG, so I have to oblige.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And also, Demon Horde wants one. Look at this. Back-to-back LFGs. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? What are we going to do with these guys? I swear. We can't even start a discussion.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And Tim says, "Here we go." Yes, he actually said
here
it.
we go.
He said it.
Yeah, there you go. I said,
All right, ladies and gents. Now that the videos are out of the way, let's see if anybody else checking in there. No, that's everybody. They're all saying hi to each other. It's good to see you guys. I hope you're having a good night. I'm having a good one. You know, we like to do this every Wednesday, do the pop culture stuff. So without further ado, we will start with the pop culture update.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And much to the chagrin of every red-blooded American male, The Devil Wears Prada was number one at the box office this weekend. Officially kicks off the summer with a heavenly 77 million in the U.S. Globally, 234 million. It made a lot more outside the U.S. than it did here.
That shocks me, by the way.
Well,
So I thought it'd be more here than.
Well, you know what? Fashion's a lot bigger in other parts of the world than it is here.
That is true. London, Paris.
So I'm not surprised by it. We look at the numbers. It made 76.7 million in the 3-day weekend, March 1st through the 3rd. Michael drops the second, but didn't drop much. $54 million it made in the second weekend. It only dropped 44%. That's pretty good. Super Mario Galaxy is still in the double digits with 12.1 million. And Project Hail Mary finally drops out of the double-digit range in its 7th week. Wow. That movie's had staying power. That's all word of mouth right there, man. Everybody loves that movie. It comes in 4th with 8.5 million. And then you have Hokum in its first week making 6.4. So that's the numbers. It's not surprising to me. I thought Michael might have a chance to stay ahead of The Devil Wears Prada 2, but I knew that was going to be a big one. It's kind of like Barbie. It's Hollywood gearing towards a female subject matter and doing it in the right way. You know what I mean? They did. If I guarantee, well, I can almost guarantee it. Nobody watched it besides me, right?
Well, me and Kay watched it.
You watched it, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
me and Kay watched it because
if you've got a significant other, you probably end up.
Yeah, I
movie,
watched it because she wanted to watch it. So,
right. Yeah.
You know, that was the only reason.
And that's why I watched it, because my wife.
Yeah, and I
wanted
knew
to see
you
it.
did.
Yeah,
because of
for sure.
Foxy. So me and you, and I remember you said, I don't know if I can watch this, and you said, "Welcome to being married, brother."
Yeah, I mean, you know, I went to the Barbie movie the first because she wanted to see it, but yeah, it's basically the same movie over again.
Well, there was some. Okay, you like I said on my ex, there was a bunch of member berries in the first act and a bunch of jokes nonstop.
Right.
Second act, tragic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Third act, better than it turned out. I thought it would turn out. You know. So. You know, so.
Yeah. Kay says I forced him to watch it. There you go. You have your alibi there, Jed. There you go.
Yeah.
She's backing you up.
Yeah.
I
was saying that day because I was like, oh no, I don't know if I want to watch this.
Well, I
seeing
tell
all
you
the-
what I thought was funny. I tell you what I thought was freaking hilarious. One of the new joke things in it was the fact that they had a human resource person as an assistant for the lead character played by Meryl Streep. I can't remember the girl's name.
And there was one joke.
And she had to be politically correct all the time, and it was pissing her off.
And it was pissing her off. And then the one thing that I said when the first time that because I think we watched it beforehand, is the one joke is they still had the eyebrows joke throughout the whole movie.
Right.
About her. And that was the first thing that I said beforehand was her eyebrows. The first time I saw it, I made a joke about it in the theater. And then I think this was the second time me and her watched the first movie or some shit.
Yeah.
And I still made the joke about the eyebrows, and then that was what they let off with one of the jokes at the end is still your eyebrows.
Right, still your eyebrows. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. But anyway, it was good. Emily Blunt's good in it. I mean, if you like the first one, you'll like the second one.
Emily Blunt was really good. Because she plays the girl that would never ever
chick
talk
from the first one, man. Yeah, she's looking to cut throats. Yeah,
she plays the girl that would never ever talk to you in high school, like Homeboy said. He's like, she's every woman that never talked to him in high school.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, where'd John go? Where'd he go?
I hope he's okay.
He's probably
maybe
leaving.
his internet memory is.
He's probably leaving until we get the Met Gala stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
Well, apparently it decided to boot me, so
it was blipping. The Devil Wears Prada cast stuns at the 2026 Met Gala, but Miranda Priestley fashionably skips. Yeah, Miranda Priestley, that's Meryl Streep's character. I couldn't remember her name a second ago.
Yeah, I'm okay.
She wasn't
with
there.
that.
But they kind of just to push, promote the movie, they have to show up at the biggest fashion event, right, of the year. So here in the States anyway. I just wanted to take a look at some of this stuff that they were wearing at this thing. Met Gala 2026. Sam Smith looks retarded as usual, boys and girls. Sabrina Carpenter and other knockout looks of the night. I figured we look at some of these. I couldn't believe, I don't know if the picture's in here, but Dwayne Johnson wore a skirt.
Yeah. Okay. Here, a lot of the guys wore skirts in women-like clothing last night.
And
weird, I'm like, man. You ain't Celtic, motherfucker. Knock it off. Like, yeah.
But that I think that's Beyonce right there.
It was all done because they were bowing down to. I can't say what I really wanted to say because we're not on Rumble.
Right.
I'm choosing my words carefully. There was a lot of things that people don't understand the reason why they're doing this.
Right. Keely Chow says, speaking of high school, Blake Lively would fit right in with Chris High School.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And Joe, you know what I want to say, but I can't say it.
It'd be all right though.
Yeah.
It'd be all right.
Yeah.
Oh God. Keely Chow, of course. We got to do a hand check right away. I mean, he's not going to be able to get through this segment. Here's Sam Smith's retarded butt. I don't get this guy. I really don't.
Okay, I was watching this with Jay on Welcome to the Rebellion, and they had to carry his butt up the stairs.
Of course, because he couldn't move his feet, right?
He couldn't move his feet or anything. And I was like, I was just like, nah. No, Keely, Stone Cold was better than Rock because Rock was always a prick. And he's still a prick to this day.
Emma Chamberlain. I mean, these things are just
it's ridiculous.
Stylistically, some of the stuff the girls wear is pretty wild.
Well, there's meaning in what they're doing and what they're wearing. I can't say it on YouTube. Oh my God!
Are you going to be okay, Jed?
Are you going to be okay? Myself back. Yeah, I'm
all
like,
right, calm down.
Yeah, I could go into detail why they're wearing what they're wearing.
I like what John Batiste is wearing here. At least he's got pants on.
Yeah,
he's pulling off the pimp look pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. Nicole Kidman always looks great, whatever she's wearing. That's good stuff.
I've gotten so used to chatting and talking in Rumble. I'm like, I gotta censor myself now.
But that's pretty much everything
Yeah.
from the Met Gala. And
The,
my wife
Yeah.
watches that religiously because she's big
Oh,
into
yeah.
fashion. She loves it. So
the majority of those look like rejects from the Hunger Games capital.
right, that's what it looks like. It looks like the Hunger Games. The
And
opening
there's
of it, yeah.
there's special meaning behind all that stuff on purpose, and you are right, John. But there's
Mhm.
another meaning behind it too. So
You leave the Rock's bath towel
I'm
alone. Oh my God, take it easy, demon. Oh man. But yeah, let's see. Say what you want about CM Punk. I don't say anything about him because I think he's a has-been and needs to go away, and his political views. But he would give Final Boss Rock a go to sleep if he were to show up
dude.
on Raw. Sure he would.
Clay,
He'd
I
write it that
can't.
way because he's a big asshole, and he wouldn't do it unless they wrote it that way.
See,
Yeah.
Stone Cold. I've met Stone Cold several times. He's a genuine dude. Rock is a fucking prick. I met him.
Hey, I never drink during this show.
Yeah.
About
I never drink during
the only normal person dressed there was Jafar Jackson,
Yes.
and he was dressed in something that Michael would wear.
Yeah. You know.
He's
I can't
he
eat
was
by it.
he was doing what the Devil Wears Prada guys were doing. He was
Yeah.
promoting his movie, right? Yeah.
And
Good job.
Clay, I can't because Joe would probably get banned. So that's the reason why I'm holding back.
Clay Thomas, it's good to see you.
I can't, man.
Don't tempt him.
I
Don't
can't.
tempt him.
No, Joe knows
It's hard
that.
enough for me to control him anyway. I don't
It's
like
a
muting people. I
political
don't wanna
thing,
have
and
to do
it
that.
would get him in trouble. So
He's
I'm not
saying they're all on a certain list.
that and something else.
There you go. Anyway, big news today. We like to get this stuff out of the way early. CNN founder Ted Turner, a pioneer of cable TV news, dies at 87 years old.
Okay, so
yeah,
this
guy
one
right here.
This
Okay,
is a
Jed,
double-
go ahead.
It's a double-edged sword right here, okay? Because he did pioneer things, right? But on the other hand, he brought into existence a lot of propaganda and other things. You know, so it's a double-edged sword with him.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I think of it, and the rest of you can expand on it. Ted Turner was a pioneer of cable television. He's got like 4 or 5 networks still going today, and they're not going to stop because he's gone. TBS probably, CNN is the most noteworthy one.
Well, you know, it got bought out, so
okay, but he started it, Jed. Let me finish what I'm saying. Okay, it still exists, doesn't it?
Yeah, and
I believe that's what I said. Okay, so let me talk now. TBS, TNT, Turner Classic Movies, and CNN. That one right there is bigger than most of the rest of them, because if you remember when it started, it was the first 24-hour it started the 24-hour news cycle.
Yeah.
And when they started, I'm not talking about today's propaganda machine it's become. Yeah. But when it started, it was a huge thing. And the Iraq War, when we were there the first time in 91, in Desert Storm, they were right there on the ground, and it everybody was watching.
That's what rose them up right there.
Yep,
basically. So.
And he also did Cartoon Network too. So
yeah, he did. He started a lot of stuff on cable television. You know that you're in the public zeitgeist whenever the Bond franchise makes a villain out of you. You know what I mean? If you've never seen Tomorrow Never Dies, that's Ted Turner as the bad guy.
Well, he was a bad guy. Look what he did to all the classic movies.
That's what I was going to say. His legacy is tarnished. Like Jed was saying, it's a double-edged sword because, wow, what a bad move, colorizing move.
God, in the first movie he wanted to colorize was It's a Wonderful Life, and he did a terrible job at it.
Well, you know, first of all, I don't think they ever got flesh tones right in those things, which is
Nope.
the first thing you've got to master.
No.
I would imagine, but it's just so sad. Somebody said once that he loves color stuff so much that he wants to colorize the beginning and the end of The Wizard of Oz. I mean, wow, come on, that would be a crime.
But when here's the thing, when he saw of all the really negative feedback that happened, he stopped doing it after a certain point.
Yeah, he didn't do the entire library because he bought a lot of movies. Turner Classic Movies. He owns a lot of them. Yeah.
He also Holiday Inn. He also tried to do stuff at Holiday. He did cut out bits, especially the Abraham Lincoln number on Holiday Inn.
Mm-hmm.
But later on Turner Classic Movies, they brought it back because of such of the blowback from what he did on that too.
Yeah.
So
further proof he has poor judgment. He married Hanoi Jane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he married that crazy bitch. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he was married to her for a while.
Yeah.
But look, I'm always going to remember CNN for the coverage of Desert Storm because I had just gotten out of the Louisiana State National Guard. I want to say, let's see. Got out of the regular Army in 86. I got out of the National Guard in 1989, and my unit 2 years later was on the ground in frickin' Iraq, and I knew everybody in that unit. And so I was in front of the tube round the clock when I wasn't working, watching to see what was going on with that shit.
They were the stalwart for 9/11 too.
Yeah, they were all over it, man. It was a good news organization for a long time. It's only in the last, I'd say, 2 decades that it's really gone to shit.
Oh yeah,
but he was always a smart businessman, though. He got them in all the airports. You go to an airport, you don't see any other news but CNN. They've got a contract with every airport in the United States. So, I mean,
well, okay, there's I've been in airports where it's either Fox or CNN now.
Yeah, well,
So,
there for a long time. He had the
they've lost a
contract.
monopoly.
Yeah, it's either Fox or CNN.
Yeah.
So
okay, so rest in peace, Ted Turner. He was something else. A little bit before your time, Knock. You probably don't know much about that.
Yeah, I did.
But he had a big impact on pop culture for a long time.
I remember when he did all that crap, like back in the day when I was younger. So
yep. All right, next up, SAG-AFTRA. That's the Screen Actors Guild. I don't know the rest of that damn word salad, but agrees to tentative labor deal with studios. The Performers Union entered negotiations seeking new generative AI protections and compensation increases on February 9th. This is good. They're smart. They're not, we've been hearing rumors they were going to strike again. They didn't cut their nose off to spite their face, but everybody below them, this is going to hurt in the long run.
It will here. It's going to come like I've been saying for years. They're scared.
Yeah. Well,
they're actually scared.
Screen Actors Guild should be scared because trust me, if they could get away with it, the Hollywood, studios would go to AI tomorrow.
There's certain places that would go to AI, like you said, AI immediately.
Just like Thanos, AI is inevitable.
It's inevitable. It's coming right at you. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be our reality
I had
someday.
A story the other day. Guys, I had a story the other day that the military is seeking $1 billion to develop a pilotless fighter jet.
Yeah.
Not a drone. We've already got great drone technology. They're talking about building a fighter jet with no pilot.
And how did that turn out in Terminator?
Right?
That's where we're going.
Yep. Vince says they should have named them the Film Actors Guild. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it?
I would like to say this right now. I, for one, welcome our new AI overlords.
Do you?
Until they nuke us, John.
You sound like Mr. Epstein saying I'm not suicidal. Are you saying that at gunpoint, John?
We all know that he got carried out that beforehand. So
Oh man, sounds like stealth. Yeah, well, that's who knows? Maybe that's going to be a prophetic movie. Who knows, man? Who knows?
Bridge.
In the long run.
Okay, bridge.
Right? Wow. All right, next up, I couldn't believe this was real.
I
But
knew this was gonna happen. I knew
Shares
it.
of eBay take off on a $56 billion buyout bid from GameStop's Ryan Cohen. And
We just saved them a few years ago, and now they're buying eBay.
No.
Trying to buy
Here's
eBay.
the thing. They had a lot of money on the side that they weren't messing with. They because of the Bitcoin fiasco. They have so much money in reserve right now. They don't know what to do with it.
I still buy from them. I still take a walk through it, but I don't buy new games. I buy used ones.
Yeah, I've never buy new stuff.
I just picked up Stellar Blade for like $37 from them the other day. So
I used to work at GameStop in the early 2000s. I worked at Blockbuster and GameStop. Well, late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, I used to work there.
My GameStop credit card is one of my oldest credit cards. So
really,
awesome.
I keep it alive. Just I go every couple months and get a game and just keep it active because the credit history.
Yeah, the credit history.
And then I just pay off the game right after.
When do you pay for the membership still? Knock?
I do when they remind me.
Yeah. Because what we used to do is
that is true. What I just said.
When did Joe get Stellar Blade?
I did say that. I was like, when the no, it was more, when did the fuck Joe get?
We used to keep it up. We used to re-up David, Foxy's son. We used to re-up his to make sure he got the points so that he could get something for himself. Cause we knew he was a young father and he loved video games and, just a way to get him some perks, up there. He used to work for him down in Alexandria. That's where he used to work for him. Go ahead, John.
I remember when they used to be EB Games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's funny is we had a GameStop on one side of the road.
I miss Funko Land.
Funko Land was the best.
Land, yeah.
Because I worked at Funko Land at that point too. And then it turned into GameStop. Okay. So you had GameStop had all these new rules and crap that you had to deal with that Funko Land didn't have. So
we used to have a GameStop on one side of Uri Drive. This is the big shopping area in Shreveport, in South Shreveport. And driving around that place on Uri Drive, everybody avoids it during Christmas, that whole month of December, because that's where everybody's at, right? But across the road, there was an EB Games. Same company, right? Within a block of each other. It was crazy.
We had them in the mall, GameStop and EB Games.
And EB Games.
And then,
of
course,
mall,
GameStop,
right? Yeah.
GameStop took it over, so now there's two GameStops in the same mall.
Yeah, and the thing is, when it went from EB Games and Funko, prices were cheaper. GameStop immediately raised the prices on everything when they took over.
Plus, they used to have retro games too.
Yeah. Well, get this. They're going back to doing that now because they know that's their bread and butter now.
Well, real quick, and then we'll continue the discussion. GameStop's bid is $125 per share in cash and stock. The equity value of the proposed deal is $55 billion on paper.
Yeah, and they can do that.
I think this is something as simple as they want to get rid of their competition, absorb their competition, because you can buy used games on both platforms. You can buy both on both platforms. So why not scoop them up and get all of the used game market, right? That's what it looks like to me. You guys play games more than I do. What do you think of this move? I'll start with Knock. What do you think of this move by GameStop to acquire basically their competition?
I think I saw there was another reason why they wanted it. Some application that eBay has that GameStop wanted as well. The main reason I can't remember what it was, but I think there's a specific reason they wanted it. But yeah, I don't use eBay that much. The only thing I use it for these days is these last couple of years I've been getting the Flights of Fancy. that were mainly built in the Christmas ones that were mainly built in like the late 90s and early 2000s. Can't find them anywhere. There's not even an official site for it anymore.
Yeah.
And so the only place I can find them is on eBay or occasionally on some of those like Etsy type sites.
Right.
And that's it. So there's not even like a guide for because they all have serial numbers, right? They all have their own serial numbers and themes and stuff like that. There's no website that has them at all.
Yep.
Like I've scoured the web as much as I can. It doesn't exist. I've actually started creating my own profile, but I use all of eBay because since they're selling them, every once in a while I'll see a different one, and so I'll take note of it. And I've been building my own little portfolio.
Yeah. Well, it's another marketplace they can use. That's what I'm thinking. Hang on real quick, Chet. Vince says, just go to flea markets. I'll tell you another good place to find used games, pawn shops, boys and girls.
Yep.
Go by there.
Swap
You'll
meet,
find some
pawn
good
shop,
deals on some video games. Because the video game guys, you know what? The people that have pawn shops, they don't know what those fucking things are worth.
No.
You know what I mean? You want to find some good movies and video games? Go check out pawn shops.
They usually put them like $2 to $3, and they're like, "Hey, you got this right there."
I see it online, but I've never seen it in real life. Everything is always overpriced anywhere I go.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sure there's true in some places. I'm not saying it's not, but I've never seen it.
Yeah. John, what do you think of this movement? John, are you with me?
I think it's gonna be quashed. It's not gonna get past the SEC.
Do you think this is monopoly territory?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. What John said.
Yeah.
But if it does get passed, that means you know what I mean. I can't say it. YouTube.
Okay.
But I think this is gonna make, if they do this, John, and Joe and everybody, I think this may make some other sites pop up because we know how GameStop is. So I think this may put a rise in some other game sites coming out. So
I'm surprised GameStop didn't offer them $2.50.
Right?
$2.50. Best I can do is store credit. eBay, sorry.
Yeah, the cheap bastards. I hate, dude. You know, the only reason why I take games to GameStop is because I really don't want them anymore because they don't give you shit as far as credit.
I'm going to say this. Back when I worked at GameStop, we didn't give people $2.50. It was usually like, hey, I'll give you $15. I'll give you $10. Maybe $5. Depending on the condition.
Never seen that, buddy. Never.
When I worked at it, we gave them a fair price.
Well, you know what's funny is back in the day they used to give you extra money for having the booklet that came with the
game. And
now they don't have booklets anymore.
Right.
You actually got a pretty decent price when you had it all came together. The disc, the cover, and the booklet. It actually gave you more. But then they stopped putting booklets.
We would literally. There were some times you would give somebody $20, $25 for the whole thing, like Knox said, and then that stopped. But you have all the retro stuff that still comes in, which I don't understand why everybody keeps bringing their because they know they give you more for retro than they do for other stuff now.
Gotcha. Go ahead, John.
I've got a local place that I go to. I don't go to a chain store, so.
The place that they have here, it's called Game Exchange.
Oh yeah, we used to have one of those.
Yeah, I don't think it's a national chain. I think that they've had that place forever.
Yeah, we have a Game Haven.
Game Haven, yeah. Game Exchange, I love because it's got consoles and everything, all the old shit. I was constantly, it's funny. Hang on. I was constantly looking for this game. You guys know I love Eternal Champions, and I was constantly looking for it until I actually found it when I was taking care of some storage stuff, man. I was like, holy shit, I found it.
Dude, swap meets are awesome for that, like Demon said.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've gotten some really good comics in video games that flea markets and swap meets.
Well, to stick with the video game talk, John brings us this one. Xbox reportedly made $667 million from PS5 game sales. Explain to me what this is all about, John.
Basically, they're making it off of one-time Sony exclusives that have made it over to the Xbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the initial numbers. I mean, what I'm thinking is they haven't been doing this for very long, and they started this crossover, and this is the first numbers they're giving out for how much they're selling the PS5 exclusives that have been opened up now. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy VII Remake and a bunch of other stuff that's came over.
Are they? Did they reciprocate, or is Xbox letting the PS5 customers get some of their exclusives?
Yeah, they have Halo and a bunch of
Halo,
other stuff
yeah.
there
Yeah,
now.
they have Halo. They have.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, they have a few of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could theoretically in the future play Fable on my PS5.
Not yet.
I'm sure. Yeah, I think eventually. Yeah.
Eventually.
I said in the
here.
future.
Yeah. I think Iyasha, or how you say her name, I think she wants to go back to, from everything I've seen of her, she wants to go back to everybody liked Xbox, and that means 360 era.
Actually, reading into this, they actually made more selling their exclusives on the PS5s.
Yep.
I would imagine they did because
Horizon sold 5.8 million copies, Sea of Thieves 2.7 million, Elder Scroll Oblivion Remaster 1.2 million, and Grounded with 770,000.
Wow.
So
also sold like Age of Mythology Retold, The Outer Worlds, Age
Now
of
on the flip side,
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
On the flip side, Sony has also made money from selling this.
Yeah.
Over what I'm seeing, $2 billion in revenue over the past 4 years.
Wow.
By selling it on Xbox and PC, so they're making, everybody's making money.
It's I didn't think it would ever happen because both of these consoles, the console war went on for a long time, and they never wanted to give up their codes to make them universal. The only game that really had, as far as I can see, universal codes, even though Knock will say that it's not the same, is Madden. Both of those games play the same way on both systems. It's just you've got to know physically which buttons to hit. It's not the number, the designation, of course, on PlayStation. Anybody knows it's square, X, circle, and triangle, but all the buttons were in the same places on the Xbox controller. You just had to do it by feel. But that's about the only one that I know of where the code was pretty much the same for both games.
I would argue that Minecraft is the great equalizer.
Okay.
Minecraft's made more from that for Microsoft than any other game, I think.
Oh yeah, they bought out Notch, and
I would say a couple billion.
No.
No, I don't know if, I mean, obviously we've had the discussion before we started the show about the consoles going away. I'm sure Sony's going to stick with it for at least another.
Oh yeah, they are. But
Xbox is already phasing it out.
Oh,
yeah, they are.
I said this. I said
That's
this
fine.
in another stream the other
They
day.
lost.
Well, I said this in somebody else's stream. Okay, so Nintendo ain't gonna do shit. Sony ain't gonna do shit. Xbox has already seen the writing on the wall, so that's the reason why they're gonna go. It's gonna be the Steam machine and the Xbox. That's the next thing. And
I was about to say they're leaning into Steam.
Then here's the thing: you're gonna have all the stuff the Steam machine is gonna have, but it's gonna be more expensive than a Steam machine. Okay, you'll have Linux and everything else on the Steam machine where you can modify it where you like. Xbox, you're gonna have complications where you can only modify what they want you to do. And then these two chuckleheads over here, they're gonna try to do. Oh, we're still no, dude. It ain't gonna. They want everybody wants to. They're basically done.
I disagree. I think you're underestimating the level of console players out there.
Fix to say this old fuck is going to stick to a console.
Oh, I know, but
obviously that could change. But I think right now, at least in the next decade or so, there's going to be plenty getting the PS6 and the PS7.
Okay, if you want to spend like over $2,000 for that piece of shit.
I mean, they always lose money on the systems though. They never make money on the system.
They're raising the prices on everything.
They're
And it's
still
not
going to
gonna
lose
be
money
worth
on
it.
this stuff. They've
When
always
you
every
can
single
buy-
console has always lost money. It's been everything else
No.
that they sell that
Yeah.
actually makes the money. And
But
Jed,
when
let
you
him
can
Sony,
buy
talk.
a Steam
Let him talk,
machine
Jed.
for like
Ed, shush up
$650,
for a second. Let him finish what he's saying.
$700, you know,
it doesn't matter what price it is for the console because it is getting more expensive, but they're always going to lose money on the consoles. It's not the consoles that make them money. Sony's going to try to get more, go back to the exclusivity because that's where they make their money is with the games that they stick with them. But then they can also make money elsewhere. But I think they're going to go back more into console. We're also seeing a more uprise on single player games as well. The online fad.
and that's going to come to an
battle
end at some
royales
point too.
Getting old. They're all the same at this point. So I think we're going to see. So I think consoles are still going to be here for a good while. That's
So
Yeah, but
you
it's not a
you having to pay because here's the thing, and there was a whole discussion about this on YouTube, and I was in this one. You can't make people pay for online when PC is free. All you got to do is just pay for your internet and pay for your games. Xbox is gonna have to drop that at some point because people aren't gonna want to buy the new Xbox if you got to pay for internet. You got to pay the right to play your games again. That's gonna have to go
you
the
have
way
to
of
pay
the
for
dodo.
Xbox Live. I'm not understanding your point.
You have to pay for Xbox Live. Yeah.
You still
You have to
pay
you
for
have
it.
to pay to play online for Xbox, right?
Yes.
For any online games, that's gonna have to go away.
That's not going away. That's
never
money.
going away, man.
That's a subscription.
No,
Are you
never
kidding me?
going away.
Subscriptions are not going away.
Oh no,
go away.
it's gonna go in a different form. It's gonna have all these games, but people are gonna want to buy the Steam machine that is gonna be half the price of what the bullshit Xbox is.
That's
gonna
people with computers. People with consoles aren't getting that.
Yeah, again,
And
don't underestimate
you
the
don't
want
have to
of-
pay for online. And I've been trying to
your
say this
your point's
for
not making any
years.
sense, Jed. Console or PC, you're going to pay for subscription to play online. That's not debatable.
Yep.
That's minor. That's not a consideration really at this point. The problem is, and this is why consoles are not going to survive, is because the hardware is going to get so expensive that they can't afford.
Yeah, and that's
You're
what
basically going to be buying a computer.
I said this. Well, let's go
Now-
back to the very beginning. Xbox was a PC. It was a modified version of Windows, and it was the most PC you'll ever get. And they moved away from it and went to more console-like.
Anyway,
where we're regenerating back
Jed,
to the original
Jed, let
point
John
of
finish
what
what he's
Xbox
saying.
was.
Jed, you're not going to make me mute you, are you? I mean, I've said it twice now. Let him finish what he's saying. Go.
Everybody thinks that the prices of RAM and chips are going to go down. They're not.
No, they're not.
For a very long time. AI is going to continue to eat up and eat up and eat up. And you've got major chip makers that are getting out of the consumer space and going to exclusively to making stuff for data centers.
Things are going to change a lot in the next few years. And I've been saying this for like a decade or so.
One factor I think you guys are forgetting with console is ease of use.
Yeah.
I can plug it into my TV and play.
Yeah.
With a PC,
It's
you have to
actually-
get
and
monitors,
you know
you have
what?
to get
It's-
speakers, you got to
it's-
get
it's
mouse, you got to
part
get
of your
keyboard, you got to get
entertainment
all this extra shit.
With
You
Steam
want to play
machine,
your
all you gotta-
Blu-rays, you can do that with it. You can, yeah, it's
all you got to
a
do is
plug-and-play
plug Steam
system.
machine into your TV. That's all you got to do, and have your controller. Plug it in. Boom.
I understand, Jed. I know.
Not all games are
I
playable
hear
on
that
Steam
you're a
Deck.
homer for the Steam
Not all
machine.
games are playable on a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
And
plus, didn't we just have a discussion like a week ago about the digital ownership?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
About that still being an issue as well. I think a lot of people would like to have their physical copies of things.
That's what I'm leaning towards buying nowadays. Like I
If
said,
you use GOG, you can own your copies. You can do whatever you want with it.
Until GOG shuts down or gets
Yeah.
bought out.
Right?
And that's the reason why you save your games and back them up so you have them.
Mm-hmm. But that's all computer stuff. People like me that just want a plug and play system are going to keep buying consoles. I'm telling you, I will pay the
Consoles are gonna
$1,000 to
go-
do that. I will do it. I will.
Oh, I know, but they're going the way of the dodo, and I've been saying this for 10 years. And
I was just
nobody
saying,
listens.
Sony's going to hold on to it for as long as possible. It's
Yeah, and they're gonna go. Like this complete failure. Or you got to check in every 30 days to play your games, or they take them away from you.
We discussed it last week.
That was stupid. They pulling an Xbox
So was
One.
the idea of having to be online at all times for Xbox playing your game.
Yeah, that was basically the Xbox bullshit, and they were retarded for doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the future of gaming, boys and girls. I will continue to play my console games, but it's part, like I said, it's part of my entertainment center. I just bought the Excalibur 4K and watched it on there, man, and it's badass. And I played it through my PS5 in my living room because I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember seeing a Blu-ray player in a lot of people's houses anymore. They're either using consoles or they're using I've got a writable disc player down here for the computer. You know what I mean? So
I've never owned a Blu-ray player.
Yeah, it's yeah.
They've
pretty much gone the way of the dodo, man. Those of us that have consoles, that's our Blu-ray.
They're not gamers.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you can't. They're not making Blu-ray players anymore. You can't find them.
No.
I think Panasonic is about the only company that's still making a standalone Blu-ray player.
It was so funny, guys, when my wife, and I've told you this story, those of you out there in internet land, you may be hearing this for the first time, but my first Xbox, this current generation, was a Series S. And if you don't know what that is the non-disc version of it. You can't put physical media in it. And when I got it, she had gotten it for me, as a surprise. And I said, baby, that's great. But if you, did they have an X? And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, they have another version of this that's an X that has a disc drive in it. And she said, no, they didn't have one. I said, be on the lookout for that, because that's the one I really want. I want the one I can put my physical
Wow,
games
that sounds so ungrateful, Joe. That sounds
no, it's not ungrateful. I said this is great, but
this is fine. This is fine, huh?
No, my friend. Let me tell you something. Okay, she
I'll just mess with you.
And she, God love her, she tries to surprise me with cool shit. It's like one time she bought me an airbrush. Okay. She bought me an Aztec, which anybody knows this is for modeling. This is for, doing model parts and stuff like that. It's not for doing t-shirts and shit, which is basically what I use it for. I've done tailgates before, batting helmets, stuff like that. You want a double action pache to do that with, you know what I mean? It's just knowing the tools that you need. Yeah. And she, when she did that the first time, I said, darling, consult me about this stuff before you even think about spending a penny on it, because this is useless to me. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Jed.
I want to say the same thing. I understand where you're coming from, because I have that same situation with Kay sometimes. So I understand what he's saying.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not.
No, it's not we're not grateful.
It's not that I'm not grateful. It's you did something great. Now let's trade it in on what I really need. You know what I mean?
I understand that. And that's
to put it in girls' terms. Yeah, this is a great pair of pants, but I need a size this instead of a size that. That's what I need, And it's
I
not
understand
being ungrateful. It's just, there's certain stuff that you need to have, you know what I mean? And for an airbrush, I need a double action pache for what I do, that kind of thing. Okay. Good talk about the future of gaming. It's going to be very, very interesting. And what are we, real quick before we get off the games, what are we playing right now?
Crimson Desert.
Say again.
Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert. Yeah, I'm hearing good stuff about that.
Fuck No Man's Sky because of their last two retarded updates. So
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
You have been chilling for that game for years.
I've been chilling that game for years, and I told them to go screw it. I'm done with their bullshit until they get space exploration and what they originally wanted to do. No, I'm playing Crimson Desert now.
Okay.
So,
Knock, what are you into?
Last week I've been playing mainly some Dynasty Warriors Empire games.
Okay.
Just wanted to go beat up a couple hundred people.
That's a cool game, Knock.
What about you?
Which
John?
version is it?
All of them.
Okay.
All of them. Okay. John, what you into?
Do you really need to ask when I'm playing?
Oh, Baldur's Gate?
Fallout.
Well, I know what you're not playing.
Fallout. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
It's a never-ending cycle. Yes, Fallout. Okay, gotcha. Vince says started playing Factorio. What is that?
Victoria, it's a unless I'm mistaken, it's where you set up a bunch of just a bunch of conveyor belts.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
you set up manufacturing and stuff.
Yeah.
So here's my
Strategic
thing.
manufacturing with a bunch of conveyor belts.
Okay.
And I will say this: I have a rotation in games, and Joe's known this ever since. It's Dying Light, Crimson Desert, Fallout 76. Right, that's the rotation in there.
I don't play Fallout 76. I basically try and see how many mods I can cram into Fallout.
Yeah, that's his big thing. He crams them in until it crashes.
Yeah,
basically.
and then we start the stream, and he's like, "Okay, we're gonna have to play GTA now."
Right.
Like,
That's too good, man. All right, boys and girls. Next up, we have got the final.
Joe, you didn't say what you were playing.
Yeah,
what am I playing? I'm playing I'm bouncing around, man. When I do play, it's late at night, and you guys see it. I stream when I do it. I just started Stellar Blade. I just bought that one, and the newest one besides that I've tried out is Expedition 33. I'm liking that one a lot. That's the first turn-based game that I'm really enjoying.
You need to do a playthrough on that, Joe.
Well, I've already started it. Yeah,
I still haven't seen anything on it.
I wanted to be in on that one if you did that one.
I'll wait till it's $10.
It's neat. It's a neat game.
It sounds neat. I don't know. Not in the mood for it.
No, I hear you. Let's see.
This trailer
sounds like my Skyrim game. Yeah, Vince. Yeah,
yeah.
That's what he does. He crams as many mods into that sucker as he can until it crashes. Okay, we got the final trailer for Odyssey.
Yeah,
out. Matt Damon heads home to rescue Anne Hathaway from Robert Pattinson. What's up? Christopher Nolan's epic film releases in theaters July 17th. That's 8 days before my birthday, my 61st birthday. So I'll be definitely going to see that one. I think there's one coming out right after my birthday that I want to see this summer too. I can't remember which one it is, but we'll get to that in a later show.
Supergirl?
Yeah, maybe Supergirl coming out after my birthday. It could be. Okay.
Don't do it, Joe.
I hear you. But man, you look at the cast in this thing.
Oh, but the trailer was such a snooze fest. Oh.
Well, let's take a look at it. Let's let everybody decide.
And then you had that thing wanting to play a key. Oh,
that thing.
Yeah.
That thing. Yeah.
That you had Brad Pitt, and then you go to that thing. Oh, dude, nah.
Yeah, it's very strange. I don't see how a Bucko-5 she dude is
greatest one of the greatest warriors ever.
Yeah.
No, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
All right, let's check greatest social warriors. So that's
yeah, greatest social warriors of all time.
I was just like, when I saw that, I was just like shaking my
Let's see what it looks like, guys. Let's see what it looks like. No, I like the two leads here. I like Anne Hathaway and I like Matt Damon. I like both of them.
Matt Damon's a good dude.
Yep.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Right? No, I think it's going to be Flowing Robes, sir. I think it's going to be Flowing Robes.
No, she looks
now,
like...
who does Zendaya play in this? Because if Tom's there, then Zendaya's got to be somewhere.
I'll be here in a second. Well, this because of that name. That's why I'm going to see it. I don't feel like everybody else does, that he's been shit in the bed in half of his movies. I like everything the guy's ever done. So until he shits the bed, I'm going to continue to go see his movies.
I can't wait to hear the silent moments with the weird buzzing sound in your ear. He loves to do that.
Or the bright lights that come and hit your ass.
Or the soundtrack that's so overbearing you can't hear the characters.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Yep.
No.
Interesting. So we're going to see the politics going on at home, looks like. Yeah. This is very 300-esque, isn't it?
Well, not really.
What do you mean not really?
It's the Odyssey.
I'm not seeing it.
It's the Odyssey,
Okay.
but it's just
It's way more epic than 300 could ever think of being.
Oh yes, I understand that. I'm just saying they showed both sides, the journey of the guy, and then you see what's going on at home with this bunch, right? They did that in 300 too.
Cool. That was
Yeah,
cool.
I was fixing to say
That
this
was
guy
cool.
really doesn't like to use CGI, and I'm really interested to see how he pulls off some of these effects.
Yeah,
in
because
here.
he likes a more realistic approach.
Yes, he does,
For
and he pulls it off a lot. You know, for as much grief as people gave Tenet, that big final battle where they have one army going forward in time and the other one going backwards in time is fucking badass. If you ask me, I think it's awesome. Grief for using, let's go. They showed that clip and they were like, why are they using language like this? Why don't they get something closer to, what it actually, what the translation from Greek, isn't it Greek that this was written in?
Well, John would be the expert on this one.
Yeah.
So ask John.
That comment was made. I think it was Critical Drinkers video. He was talking about that.
It was written in ancient Greek.
Yeah. It's the translations that, people, have different likes and dislikes.
Yeah.
But you know what you could do? Quick though, you know what you could do to alleviate that?
What's that?
Make your own fucking movie.
That's true. You could. Yes.
No one's stopping you.
Nobody's stopping me from doing it. That's right. That's right.
Fucking. You see Tom Holland get the shit beat out of him, I'm okay.
Well, he's definitely portraying somebody a lot younger than he is now. He's got Dick Clark disease though. Freaking Tom Holland doesn't age. It's ridiculous, man. The guy looks like he's 12 still. Pretty epic to me. I don't know. We'll see.
Did I see a dog get hurt? Are we going John Wick on here now?
I think we may be going John Wick. There was a puppy
Man.
there, bro. There was a puppy. They may be pulling the puppy code. Did you see that? Oh,
Yeah, it's
shit.
Charybdis.
That was pulled exactly in the book.
Yeah,
that was
Charybdis.
pulled in the book.
And
Yeah.
there's a dragon like being called no, is that Scylla, and Charybdis is the monster. I get them confused. One's a giant whirlpool monster, and the other one's like a dragon-like monster. And
Wow, that's cool.
they have to go between. He has to go between them to get home.
Wow. Okay.
Notice they didn't.
One swipe is all it took to take that statue head off. That's crazy.
That's either that or he's got a really sharp blade. One of the two.
Asleep.
I want to point out the thing was only in like one scene. They didn't show it a lot because they knew they would have got pushback from it. So
The Thing.
yeah.
What are you talking about? What's The Thing?
You notice there's a couple of things missing from this trailer.
There
Okay,
is.
go.
You don't see Helen of Troy. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't see any of the Trojans.
Okay, let's go
you
to
see
the
a
IMDb page real quick. Yeah.
you see like a distance shot of them with the horse.
Yeah, you see him coming out of the horse.
Yeah, you see him coming out or into Troy, but you don't see any of the Trojans. You don't see Helen of Troy. You don't see Achilles.
Actually,
And there's
Achilles
reason
is
for
in
that.
there. There is a picture. Somebody snagged it and put it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tom Holland is his son, Anne Hathaway's his wife.
Because Achilles is the thing.
Yeah, they don't even have it on. They don't even have the character name on IMDb.
How much you want
Talk
to make
about avoiding something, man.
How much you want to make?
Calypso, she's Calypso, not Cersei.
Oh, okay. I thought that she's gonna be Helen of Troy. So
No, this is who's Helen of Troy.
They're on Calypso. Yeah.
This is who's Helen of Troy.
yeah.
Notice they're not even putting her name on.
Yeah. Notice there's no names for certain people. That's the reason. There's a thing. There's a reason for that.
Wow.
John, can you give me a quick synopsis on Athena? What is she the god of?
She is the goddess of the hunt.
Yep.
The hunt. Okay.
She
And
is,
so-
That's who Zendaya is playing. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
she
just
is
like,
she is the twin sister of Apollo.
Okay. Notice they don't have the name under Elliot Page's
but
character
everybody-
either.
But that's
everybody
because
knows.
that's Achilles.
Mhm.
This
That's-
is Brad Pitt, and there's John Barenthal. I knew I saw him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew I
Thanks,
did.
Melanus.
I like me a goth.
Okay.
But yeah, this.
I'm a little disappointed in the Agamemnon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Benny Safdie.
Yeah.
I'm just here, guys. I'm just here.
Leguizamo. Ryan Hurst
Ryan
is in it.
Hurst.
I don't know who he's playing.
Oh,
James
shit.
Remar's in this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Notice there's no names for
Let's
them.
see. Ryan Hurst. Who's the water guy?
Poseidon.
Let's see.
Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Yeah, I think Hurst. I have zero knowledge to base this on. That's my guess, though, for Ryan Hurst is Poseidon. I bet he'd be a badass Poseidon.
That would be badass if they actually.
That's going to be
Poseidon.
Look
in the
here,
story?
folks. I have no knowledge of this whatsoever, and I've not looked up anything. And I'm being serious. I haven't looked up anything.
Yeah.
That's going to be my guess.
John, is he in the story?
Yeah, all the gods make an appearance
they
at
are.
some point.
All right. But yeah, the rest of them, they don't. Well, we've got one for this guy. I don't even know how to say that name. But
You're luckless.
I've never been able
I don't
to
know.
do that.
Yeah, go to
You're
the full
luckless.
cast.
In other words, you're fucked.
You're luckless. That's funny.
Go to the full cast.
Okay. Matt Damon. Yeah,
Yeah.
certain ones they just will not tell you who they are.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's gonna be so many blow-ups on YouTube for this. It's gonna yeah.
Bill Irwin's in this.
People are gonna be eating good on
Nah, I hear you.
on the streams for this.
I feel you. It's a huge cast, man.
Oh, Travis Scott. He is doing the song, and they're gonna do it with trap style music. He's playing a harp, but they're doing trap style music in the background.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So he's
Weekend
supposedly
Promise.
telling the story, from my understanding.
I like that guy right there. Seen him in a few things. He's pretty good. They've got look, this is a hell of a cast they put together for it. I really hope it's good, man, because I'm a fan. I dig Christopher Nolan. I like the guy's stuff. I think he's really good. You know, a lot of people think he's pretentious but I like the fact that he tries to stay away from CGI. He tries to do everything with practical effects. I like that.
There's a lot worse directors out there that you can call pretentious.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you mean
Huey
Gunn
Boll
and-
tops the list.
You mean
No,
Gunn
Huey Boll
and
isn't
Snyder?
pretentious. He's
Yeah.
God,
I'm Gunn and
can you
Snyder.
imagine this as a gun production? Oh my god, direction.
It's just game
It'd be
over.
great.
right there.
All 80s music. It'd be great. It'd be great.
If it's
It'd be
Gunn and
super
Snyder, it'd just be game over right there, dude.
300 simps. Love it. Oh man. Oh, but anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about the rest of you, but I seem to be in the minority in our circles, though. Let's see.
I think it looks like a good story.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to check it out.
Well, it's an old story. It's been told several times, several ways. One of my favorite versions is "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Yeah.
Yes, I love that movie.
man. It's so great.
And people don't think that's it, but it really is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It is.
Imagine
It's an awesome movie. I
Zack
love
Snyder doing his own fantasy show. It would make Game of Thrones look like a kid's show, right?
Oh, they'd be
Okay.
having orgies all over the place and all this other shit all the
And
time.
of course, we cannot contain Keely Chow. Of course not. Of course not. Look, Keely, you better hydrate quick because you know what comes next. Man, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, it is time to check in on America's Girlfriend, boys and girls. So get ready. Get ready, boys and girls, because it's time to check it out.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms. Sweeney, to see you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. It ain't good enough for talking Sydney. They got to give me an LFG too? Really?
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
We're going to double up. That's for both of you. Okay. We're doubling up on that one. I can't do it twice in a row. I can't do it. Can't do it. But of course, our good man, Keely Chow, is dehydrating as we speak. This week, excuse me. The big news is that Sydney Sweeney didn't want to go to the friggin' Met Gala.
Nope.
She decided to go to Australia. There's pictures of her feeding giraffes in a relaxed looking sweater. Yeah.
Because she's based.
Yeah. She didn't want to hang out with those fools.
With that bullshit.
She decided to go to Australia and hang out in the outback, hanging out, doing her thing. Very cool. I like it.
I'm pretty sure that's the zoo in Sydney.
Yeah, it's the zoo in Sydney, no doubt. She's not out in the outback. I'm just saying she went to Australia. That's my way of saying that. She wanted some shrimp on the bobby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's for sure. But anyway, yeah, Sydney went to Sydney, no doubt, no doubt.
That would be a movie. Sydney went to Sydney.
The only thing she had on Instagram this week, guys, is more of her trip to the club for karaoke last week. I think it's called the Stagecoach. And there's our competition, boys and girls. Whatever his name is. Buster Keaton,
Scooter,
I like to call him.
Scooter or something.
He'll be gone in about a couple months.
Right, yeah. She's not getting married.
He ain't going to last.
No doubt. Oh, you went there? Was it cool, Keely? Tell me. Keely gets all around the world, dude.
Dude, I know the reason why she didn't get with Glenn, because they were too good friends. They're too much good friends. But she fit Glenn pretty good.
Yeah, she went to Glenn Powell's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. She was there in Texas. They are good friends. And I think they are going to do a sequel to that movie.
And I'm really so happy about that. I can't wait for the sequel because I love that movie.
Well, it's a rumor right now. They're both busy people. Actually,
I really do hope.
I don't even know what Glenn Powell's got on the horizon, man. I don't.
I keep meaning to go watch The Running Man, but I'm afraid it's going to be bad.
Well, I hear it's a good movie. That's what I've heard from some people.
Yeah,
there's
it's been in the list for me and Kay to go watch it, but I'm afraid it's gonna because I like Glenn Powell.
There's certain movies you don't remake though, and Running Man is one of them. That's iconic. They couldn't have gotten.
Got told it was more to the book than
It's more towards the source material. But here's the thing, man. When you have an iconic villain like they had in that movie, you know what I'm saying? You can't top that.
You can't top.
Not only was it, man, but you had I'm having a brain fart on the guy's name, but he was an old talk show.
Richard Dawson. He was on Family
Richard Dawson. Yeah, he was the first host of Family Feud. That's what made him famous. And man, wow, he's a great villain in that movie, dude. Because I think at one point, because you remember they've always worked it into every Arnold movie at that time. I'll be back, right? And you remember what Richard Dawson said to him whenever he said it to him? Because he was about to launch him in that pod, right? And he goes, I'll be back. And he goes, only in a rerun.
Nope.
It was a great retort, man. It was freaking awesome.
Well, you can't do better than that.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell has a supernatural couples movie that's got Jen Ortega and Samuel Jackson in it called The
That sounds kind of decent.
Yeah. He's got a Western country Western star movie.
That makes sense. Yep.
He's got a movie called The Natural Order.
Okay.
Which has nothing on it, directed by Barry Jenkins. And he's got an untitled Ron Howard firefighter film. And he's doing Chad Powers.
Chad Powers, yeah. He does have that going for him. That's the Apple TV.
I would like to see him do some more sci-fi. I would love to see him do more sci-fi.
Well, as long as he did, I mean, I like Twisters. I thought
Twisters was I liked
surprised in that movie. I thought
there were a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. So before we do Monarch, I want to get into the state of Star Wars because we had May 4th. And if you missed that 70s Rock Fans show where we were showing off stuff, I pulled this out just to, it's the only toy I have left, and I don't even have the whole toy. It's the TIE Fighter. I don't have either one of the fucking panels that go on the end, and I don't even have the cover for the battery thing on the back.
I was going to do it last night to show my.
Yeah,
they're buried.
But I do have to. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Hang on. It'll just take me a second. I've got to pull this up on WhatsApp so I can show you guys. The best meme I saw on May the 4th, be with you, that day on Monday, was this one right here. Hang on 1 second. Let me get it and throw it up there in WhatsApp.
I was like Ryan. I was telling everybody off that like real Star Wars Day was on the 25th.
Right, we know that, but the normies, they get into May 4th.
Oh, dude, I left something on the Star Wars thing, and like a bunch of people loved it. So it wasn't a lot of, I've seen half. It was basically half and half on that day.
This was my favorite meme I saw. Shout out to the guy that made it, Zachsploitations. That is awesome.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was
guys hanging out with Luke at the cantina.
I was giggling when I saw that one.
That is great. You did a good job on that one. I thought it was cool. But let's take a look at the
Sea Demon, no Harry
the current state of Star Wars. The current state of Star Wars. Let's take a look at it. We'll take a look at the upcoming stuff, and we'll get you guys' thoughts on what you think this is going to be like going forward. Demon says Maul is killing it. Really? Really? Is that any good?
I started watching it. The animation is fucking top notch.
Is it? Very cool.
I've heard bad and good, but I'm just like, I don't want.
I'll let you know next week. It's finally over. It finally is done. So now I'm gonna binge it. It ended a couple days ago. Last episode came out, so time for me to watch it.
Well, the 5 current things that are in production. We've got, of course, The Mandalorian Grogu comes out on the 22nd. I'm going. I mean, I have to. You can't comment on stuff if you don't see it.
Wait, is Foxy making you go?
No. I'm making her go. She's not interested in this. She's already told me. She's like, yeah, too much Grogu.
I don't want to see it either.
You like the first. She liked the first season of it, but when they never got rid of Grogu, she was like,
the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian were kind of decent. It's all up on the Archivist. We talked about it, but once after that 3rd season started, I was out. I was done.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping for good things, but my expectations are not that.
So the box office. What were you going to say, John? Sorry.
They fired the best character.
Gina.
Yeah. And there's rumors that she's going to be. I'm sorry, go.
She was about to have her own show too.
Yeah, she was. I thought that was very cool too. But we know how all that went down.
Can't have a strong woman be a lead anywhere.
I think they put it out there that maybe there's a rumor out there that she may have a cameo in this. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think they're going to have Han, Luke, and Leia at the end.
Oh God!
I'm like Ryan.
CGI that, are they?
They're going to CGI. I think they're going to CGI Han, Luke, and Leia. I'm with Ryan on this one.
Don't need to do that. They don't need to do that.
They are.
Oh my God! Anyway, we'll see what happens on the 22nd.
We're gonna see. I'll tell you who we're gonna see. We're gonna see Ahsoka at the end of this. That's who we're gonna see.
Oh fuck! I wish she would just die.
No. Listen. I'd be okay with that. Right there.
I like Ahsoka.
Yeah, so do I. I'm looking forward.
Yeah, because I think Mando's going to have a little part to play in the Grand Admiral Thrawn, stuff whenever that comes out.
They just need to go to the Worlds Between and just get rid of Ahsoka and all the fucking prequel bullshit.
Well, okay.
Why would Ahsoka go to get rid of herself? Yeah. That makes no sense.
I liked Ahsoka, and really a lot of it was Ray Stevens. And I love the guy that's taken over the part.
Yep.
So I'm really looking forward to the second season of Ahsoka. I really am. You know who's taking over that part, right, guys? He played the Hound. He played the Hound in Game of
I did not
Thrones.
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was taking over.
Yep.
He is picking up the mantle.
Listen.
Guess what, Hollywood? Guess what? You can actually recast a role. You can do that.
Say
Yeah.
that. Hey, Marvel, pay attention. You can
Right?
recast.
Fuck, you're in the same production company. Come on now.
Listen, the time traveling bit that they have in Star Wars could effectively get rid of the sequel movies. That's what I'm pulling for. That's what I'm pulling for.
Please.
I'm hoping for a X-Men Days of Future Past kind of reset
Type thing.
Oh, dude.
And what they're going here, they could do it.
That's another rumor that's going on right now, and that would
I wouldn't be mad at that.
It really would.
I would not. I would be
wouldn't
okay
either,
with that
for sure.
Just
Next up,
like
we've
that
got
shit.
Star Wars Visions presents the Ninth Jedi. You guys, I have to
Those
lean on you
are
for
all
this. Have you seen any
non-canon
of
generally.
this?
They're all non-canon things. They're just like what ifs.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
They're just cool. They're just cool little. I think they usually have different animators, different styles, different. At least when it comes to the Vision ones. So
This one,
they're just cool little side stories.
This one looks
popular
like it's
ones-
leaning into anime. What's
Yeah,
that?
the popular
John?
ones are anime.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
popular
In the
ones are
anime ones, they could do
Vision
some really
stories.
cool, badass fighting.
Don't they have an anime Superman cartoon out right now? I think they do.
I haven't seen it. If it was, I would have watched it. Yeah.
I'll try and look it up for you, but I think I saw something.
I
on
would have
that.
watched it to see how bad it is if it would think,
Yeah. Next up, this is the one I'm looking forward to right here, simply because of the lead. I'm a fan of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
now. I enjoy what this guy's doing. I really
It's got
like
a
him.
kid.
Huh?
It's got a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're done with the
Okay.
kids, man. Done with the kids.
Yeah.
The adults always have
Wow.
to end up sacrificing themselves for the kid. It's too predictable. Nothing ever. The kids always have the most highest plot armor known to man.
Yup.
It's so fun. There's
Exhibit
no
A,
consequences with kids.
Toddler
except for the
Leah?
people watching them.
Exhibit A, toddler Leah. Is that what you're talking about there?
Yeah. I'm just
I can't speak to that because I didn't even watch.
To me, the only
yeah,
acceptable kid in Star Wars is an apprentice.
Yes.
At least they could do some shit.
Yes.
Right. There you go. I hear you.
Until Anakin goes and wipes them all out. So
But I wasn't a fan of this guy for a long time because he was doing a lot of rom-coms and stuff like that. But after I saw the movie Drive, I was like, oh, this guy can play tough guy too. This is pretty cool. And then the last few movies, man, with Project Hail Mary and Fall Guy, I'm a fan.
I still got to
I'm
see
a fan
that.
of the guy. Yeah. What, Fall Guy?
Me and Kay haven't watched that
It's
yet.
it's not that memorable.
It's not that memorable.
And it bombed at the box office. So yeah.
I enjoyed it, and a lot of
should have
people
you did.
really
You
good.
like stuntmen. You have a bias.
Right, it's
for it.
you're absolutely right. I'm looking through it a certain lens. You're absolutely correct. I do like real stunts.
I
and
watched it
stuntmen.
too. It was fine. It's a rom-com movie.
That's another
in
thing
its
that
own
made
way.
me a huge fan of him right here. He's quoting him from when he addressed some people in New York at an IMAX theater.
I
on
agree
opening
with
weekend.
Vincent
It's
right
not
there.
your job to keep them open. Talking about theaters, it's our job to make things that make it worth you coming out.
Yeah,
If
Joe
we-
played that a couple months ago when
Yeah.
he did that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
This
It
should
is
have
pretty cool.
been Rogue Squadron, not Starfighter.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I think if anything, it would have been the new Alpha Squadron. They're not really going into the Rogue Squadron with Disney.
That's because they hate the original,
But they keep picking and choosing what they want to show out of it.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
like
this I'm looking
fucking up
forward to.
Thrawn, making him retarded,
Right.
So.
Let's
Yeah.
hope they change that. Knox.
Oh, I
did
was
that
so
too.
pissed when they
He
did that
doesn't like the
Thrawn,
way
dude.
Knox.
That was not
He
Thrawn.
doesn't like the way Thrawn.
I like how they
either.
presented it, but he's making too many mistakes.
Yeah, dude, Thrawn
him-
is a military genius.
Yeah.
Him
Okay.
underestimating Ahsoka is not something he would ever do. It's just
Yeah.
not.
At least not more than once.
Right.
Right.
And he did it multiple times. Thrawn would not do
she'll
that.
never make it through that minefield or whatever it was. Okay, a Jedi can't make it through a dangerous terrain. Yeah, okay, bro.
Okay, if he would have messed up once, that would have taught him, don't do that again. Because he did that with Luke. Luke did something.
It's just bad writing.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Small time says beer gut Thrawn makes me chuckle. I get. I get.
Yes,
I was so,
that's fine,
buddy. Beer gut Thrawn makes me chuckle.
It's like, oh,
Good to see you, Matt.
Whatever, but
Don't you mean Elon Thrawn?
he did look like Elon, dude. So, yeah.
But I'm looking forward to this because I want to know more about the race.
I'm gonna have to watch this.
That the Hound is going to continue to play. I really
that's the wild card of that show. That's really cool.
Yes,
it's a really cool wild card.
And I want to know what happens with his apprentice too. You know, what kind of effect does him releasing her, to go her own way? What's that going to have?
Oh, she has become the most special Super Jedi of all time.
I think the biggest problem with Ahsoka was the having one of the coolest characters in Rebels become a Jedi when she didn't need to be.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She didn't need to become a Jedi. She was already a badass.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, I agree with Knock on this. Hell has froze over again.
I don't understand what the need is for Disney needed to make women have superpowers to be badasses.
Yep.
They're already badasses.
You're talking about the chick that got skewered and lived through a lightsaber.
Oh yeah. Sablons are fine nowadays.
Oh yeah.
They fly now.
All right. I gotta go. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. You're not going to be here for.
Sorry. I gotta go,
dude.
All right, buddy.
Well, we'll get your thoughts next
See you later,
week.
John.
On or do you want?
We're not talking about it next week. We're done.
We can talk about it next week if you want to.
No, it's fine. You can go ahead and talk about it. All I'm going to say is Rodan. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh yeah,
dude.
brother. Yes. I agree.
I should have put the spoiler up before you
that.
said it. I kind of knew that was coming, but anyway, yeah.
All right. Have a good one.
Take care, John. Thank you for being here, buddy. Yeah. The last one on the list, guys, and yeah, I thought that was dumb too. I didn't even watch Rebels, and that just seemed forced to me. All this.
There was a lot of stuff in Rebels that was forced, and some that was cool.
Being an apprentice,
I agree with Knock on that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but anyway, the last one they have listed here is they've already greenlit a second season of Shadow Lord. So.
You got to give it a chance first, Jeff, before you.
I know. I'm gonna wait till it's all out, like you do, and watch it.
It is all out.
Yeah, it is all.
Well, here's my I've said this a million times. Thrawn should be dead. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well,
I don't understand.
Hang on. Thrawn is a different person. You mean Maul?
You mean Maul?
Or did I? Okay, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Not Thrawn.
Maul should be dead.
Dude, he's been killed like how many times? Not just like 3 or 4.
Time. Just the one time. They had a reason how he lived because of his hatred, but I get that. I can see why that
guys like me
issue.
say what did we say?
Yeah. No, I get that, but honestly, to me, he's such a cool character that I'd want him to come back.
Yeah,
and I think
he definitely left an impression in that first movie. Yeah,
especially really on the ground where he has a stump there too.
And I love Sam Witwer's portrayal of him, the way he does his character. So
I really dug. I still say to this day it was the best lightsaber fight ever in any of the movies. Was Darth Maul holding off 2 Jedis at once? I thought that was fucking badass,
dude.
I really did.
When I went to go see that,
but once again. Looking through my perspective, I love great stunts and great stuntmen, and Ray Park is a great fucking martial artist, and it showed in that movie.
Okay, when I went to go that night, when I went to go see it, because I camped out for like 2 days to get in to see that movie at midnight, right? So when that scene, like there was people, when that scene popped off, everybody was yelling and screaming in the theater.
Yeah.
Okay, it was just
I think one of the coolest things is now in Rebels, near the end of it, was it Rebels? Whatever cartoon it is.
It was Rebels.
Maul does fight Obi-Wan again. He actually discovers where Obi-Wan went when Luke is still a child, and he goes to kill Obi-Wan. He's still his whole plan is just to go after Obi-Wan eventually, and so he finds him on the planet on Tatooine and does one final preparation. And if there's one thing I recommend listening to is when Sam Witwer describes the fight, because he describes the different variations of Obi-Wan's lightsaber positioning, where he starts out with, a certain way. He started out with this Obi-Wan style, and then he switches to Qui-Gon style, where Maul defeated Qui-Gon, right? And so he lulls Maul into exactly what he did to against Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan uses it against him and ends the fight in like 1 second.
Yep.
And then he kills Maul.
Yeah.
And then Maul is all about the chosen one. That's the interesting thing about him. You see that a lot in Rebels. You see that at the end of it, he starts understanding, and he realizes the chosen one is on Tatooine, the one to take his, because what he really wants is revenge against Darth Sidious, Palpatine. Yep. So because of his betrayal. So if you ever listen to Sam Witwer explain that scene, it's one of the coolest things. So
yeah. Demon Horde said they had some reactions in theaters when Yoda busted out the lightsaber in the second prequel. Yeah, dude. Me and my brother said the same thing. We're like, oh, he was just perpetrating the whole time. Check this fucking fool. He throws away the cane and starts whooping ass.
Hey, Joe, we could have had Darth Jar Jar and Yoda fight, but no. I'm still pissed about that to this day.
What magician movie is it? It's either The Prestige or The Illusionist, where it has the old man that pretends to be an old man.
Right.
That's like it might be The Illusionist. So he's just portraying. That's Yoda.
Can you guys answer this question that Vince has? Does Maul Shadow Hunter follow the book? Does anyone know? I haven't
read the book. So.
You mean Shadow Lord? Because I don't know what Shadow Hunter is. But
I haven't heard. I've heard of Shadow Lord.
I haven't read the book, so I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't think so. They usually don't animate books.
Yeah, they don't follow the book. Disney doesn't follow the books.
Usually the books are something separate, and a lot of times they're not even canon.
Yeah.
Not saying that one is. I don't know when the Maul book was written.
Because Disney hates the EU and everything else.
But they pick and choose what they want.
Yeah, they pick and choose.
I would have to research that, Vince, and I don't want to say no. Yeah. Absolutely.
And because
they usually don't.
Because of Hollywood's campaign called Gingercide, we'll never see Mara Jade.
Yep. We'll never see that.
Yeah. It's so unfortunate. One of the most badass women.
So after looking at this list of upcoming projects, what I do like is this. They've dropped a lot of the bullshit projects that they were planning on doing, which I like. Maybe we're seeing the pendulum turn here. We know that Marvel is trying to do that. Whether they'll succeed or not, we'll find out with Doomsday. But I hope the pendulum's swinging. Is there anything there that you guys are hyped to see? I'll start with Knock. Are you hyped to see any of this stuff?
I don't know. When it comes to like the Mandalorian and Grogu, my biggest thing is the story's not going to really matter to the world of Star Wars, which is annoying because you kind of want that to get more involved with the galaxy events.
Yeah.
It was really cool starting out as a standalone story.
Yes.
But as it grew, you need more and more consequences. So I'm wondering if they're going to start going towards the direction of Thrawn. The Starfighter, I don't know anything about. I haven't read any of the new Squadron. I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to have anything to do with any of the Squadron books that they have out right now, Alpha Squadron or any kind of books that they have out with that. I haven't read a lot of the newest stuff.
Yeah, I'm like I've read the old stuff and other stuff, but I'm like Knock. I haven't read a lot of this. I just have no way to want to read any of them.
Yeah, Small Time and
Small Time did say something, Jared.
Yeah, he said that it doesn't follow the book because that was written into that. That's what I was wondering. The Maul book was written. If it's before Disney got it, that's EU. Then
that's EU, and they won't touch EU because they hate the EU because that's what the fans want. Okay,
except for the cherry picking they do.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except for the cherry picking.
I think that one that book was before he died in the movies, so that canon hadn't even been a thing yet where he comes back until whatchamacallit, Clone Wars in the mid 2010s. So
Jed, is there anything on this? Oh, wait, you're not done with the list yet. Go.
Yeah, and then of course Darth Maul. Like I said, the animation is that one.
It looks unique, man. I like it. I like it.
Well, that's the
cool.
Clone Wars and Rebels. It's the exact same animation style as those ones.
Okay.
So if anything, with Clone Wars and Rebels, there's definitely guides out there. I wouldn't say you need to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
there's probably a good half. There's a lot of filler episodes.
Yeah, there's
because it's a Clone Wars, so there's a lot of combat scenes that you don't really. Need.
There's but then there is some really canon scenes that you need to watch in there, but like he said, yeah,
because they don't really discuss Ahsoka before that. That was kind of a surprise to me.
Yeah,
when I first watched the show, I was like, Anakin has an apprentice? What?
Yeah,
when? Like that didn't make it. So only for the Clone Wars he really had an apprentice. That was about it.
And then she became this big thing, and I'm like, oh.
E. Clay Thomas, are you singing that in your best Bill Murray voice? Huh? Nothing but
Star Wars.
Yeah. And then the whole Vision stuff is kind of whatever. I watch those when I got nothing else I want to do.
Yeah.
They're not canon generally. It's the Tales ones are usually the ones that are canon to give a little more backstory on certain characters, but the Visions ones are just kind of like what if.
The anime or any of that stuff, it's like a what if story. Basically,
they're cool. They're pretty cool to watch.
Ahsoka season 2.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you. I want to see what what's his name does. I want to see where that character goes because he's after that world. I want to see if they're going to do any time changing in this one. That's literally a place to change time.
Yeah.
So
here's the thing: I need a palate cleanser when it comes to Jedi and lightsabers after the Acolyte. I need a palate cleanser from that, and this could be a really good one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
well, I mean, the first season didn't really do that crazy with the lightsabers when Ahsoka was involved. So.
But the lore of I want to know more about this guy that he does good things and he does bad things. I mean, it's what is this guy? I never really answered.
I would say that if you want more lore, then you do need to watch Clone Wars, at least the episodes that have it, because they actually discuss. You know the big statues that they had in it, the father, the son, and the daughter.
Yeah.
Those are from Clone Wars. That's where that was first introduced.
Yep.
Those are the father, the son, and daughter of the Force.
And they talked about
like the entities of the Force.
Yeah. So Joe, if he's
good
and bad, what does that make him?
I don't know.
What's in the middle? The gray area?
There you go.
That which is my favorite because Obi-Wan and a few of the others were, so.
Obi-Wan was a Jedi. He was not gray.
He was not gray. I was fixing to say, if anybody could be misconstrued as gray, it'd probably be Qui-Gon Jinn, and that's probably why I like him.
Qui-Gon was a total gray.
Yeah.
He's definitely the closest one to it for sure.
Yeah, and that's why I dig him. He's my favorite Jedi. Did they ever have any lore about his backstory or anything like that?
In the books, hell yeah.
Okay.
They went through in the EUs. Yeah, they had him with his apprenticeship with Obi-Wan. He had a great love at one point that got killed. And he almost went to the dark side.
Yup.
There was a good amount of lore.
The books, Joe. The books are
they
awesome.
Even go back to Qui-Gon and what's his name? The dude from Clone Wars, the main protagonist.
I might have to get some audio books of some of this stuff.
Well, you have the comics.
Are you saying you want to no? Fuck the comic books. Don't do anything with the comic books.
Yeah.
Unless you like comic books. I mean, you could, but a lot of this stuff doesn't matter.
I shouldn't read this. No.
Which one is that?
No.
I mean, I'm just saying that I've never gotten anything from the comic books that mattered.
I had all my Star Wars stuff out the other day, so
Dark Empire was actually pretty.
They had I never got into the Dark Empire stuff.
That was awesome. Dude.
They had Luke going 5 years after the events of the movie. They had Luke going to the dark side for a clone Palpatine. I didn't give a shit about all that stuff. It was canon in EU, but I never cared about it.
Matt says the Jedi Apprentice books are good in terms of young adult reading. Okay,
yes.
I have those. They're put away. Yeah. I have a shit ton of the EU
Ben
stuff.
says the Dark Horse comics are good.
Yeah, the Dark Horse comics are
remember,
awesome.
Now, I'm old enough to remember this, and I know Jed is too. It actually started with Marvel Comics.
Yes.
Marvel was the first one.
And I have those over there, and I got it. I would have to go through, like...
Real quick, Jed, what do you think? Anything on this really intrigue you that they got coming?
Starfighter, because I hope he keeps to his word, because he's gonna look like an
That's the
idiot if he
thing. Somebody
doesn't.
said that in the chat up here. We'll see if he sticks
So
to his word.
but if that does go, because here's my thing, I don't think he would sign up for Sun if he knows he couldn't do anything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at this point Ryan Gosling is guiding his own career in the right direction. So
he's like Sydney Sweeney. Okay, if she can't have some say so in the movie, she doesn't want to be in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and throw up the Monarch spoiler.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Huh?
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead, do this, because I'll get in and talk with you guys. But go ahead.
Okay. All right.
And Kate pisses me off. She needs to fuck off.
Okay. Okay.
Be right back.
Get this on. Okay. There you go. All right, boys and girls, we will be back in a few with non-spoiler talk. But right now, if you have not seen the finale of the second season of Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, you need to put us on mute for a little bit, and please don't go anywhere, because we still want to entertain you here at the end. Project Hall Starfire. Clay. But anyway, yeah, the finale of Monarch. What did we think, boys and girls? Knock, I'll give you the floor. Just give them a quick synopsis. You don't have to get into huge details about every scene. Just tell them what happened in this one as an overview, and we'll talk about what we thought of it. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I think at the beginning, Kiko and Lee they have found the portal, the Grand Central Station portal, and so they're basically just trying to find Titan X to bring them to the portal. They're doing that. Kate once again gets put into a room that she can conveniently escape from. As soon as they put her in the room and close the door, I said she's going to find a vent to escape from. Fuck the security in this goddamn TV show. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. They suck. They suck ass.
I'll tell you what I took issue with, man. That's got to be one fucking strong paperclip that she's fucking used.
That was so stupid.
Right,
and then she's like, look at my science, bitch, and did a little fire thing with it to make it loose or whatever. Such a dumb thing. I hate the fucking security in this TV show. They write it so bad. Yeah, there's no security that. Now, the only thing I will say is that they had a lot of immature people there.
I was fixing to say, this is an Apex.
So
this is just a crazy bitch.
I kind of get it, but still, it's like, come on. Does nobody learn a lesson? Tie her up, get duct tape on her arms and her legs, and blindfold her so she can't find anything in the room.
She doesn't know where she's at, right?
I literally called it as soon as she went into the room that there was going to be an event she escaped out of. And of course she did. So
because she's a crying bitch and she's got to be the one that's,
I don't care about all that. I hate the security in this. So anyways.
Yeah, they are. It's supposed to be a
they
secure
get to,
Monarch.
of course, we get the nice Kong and we get the Titan X fighting. That was pretty cool. Everyone's running around it. The folks on Monarch finally get in and easily break into the facility and easily take it over. Let's see. Kentaro ends up rushing off and doing his own thing. Kate tries to talk him out of it. Doesn't happen. So they go after the Titan X after Kong realizes that he's getting the egg and actually lets him go.
Yeah,
so they go after, but Titan X goes in the wrong direction.
I see why you're doing it, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He goes and sits down. He's like, chills.
Unfortunately, he's going in the wrong direction. So they go
with the grandmother trying to save Kate in the middle of that fucking fight was pretty cool. I like the way they did that. That was pretty.
I think it's convenient how they never die. Anyways,
they got thick plot armor.
The plot armor is ridiculous.
And if they die, they come back from some timey-wimey bullshit.
I'm still going for John Goodman to come back. Anyways,
me too.
So they all get in the helicopter. They use the speakers to try to get it back. Speakers blow out. So Kate naturally, I think that was probably the thing that bothered me the most, with the fact that they still haven't explained what the fuck is going on with Kate. But anyways, they use Kate to draw the Titan X to go to there. They have their little moment, and so Titan X is back, and then we get a scene with Lee at the end where he is going after another Titan. Apparently, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's Rodan. It's
dude, it's so awesome.
What John was talking about.
I when I saw that, because I watched the fucking ending of Daredevil on this last night, and Dude, I flipped out when I saw Rodon. I was like, yeah, let's go.
It's
Like,
a big one, man. That's a big
I
one.
was just like, and immediately, because I watched all these when I was a kid. I watched all the monster movies when I was a kid with King Kong and Godzilla and Rodan and all. I was just like, I was so happy. So.
I love the fight scene. Let's see. Wait a sec. Did Joe just say, "Let's go, let's fucking go"? No, I did not say that, man. But if you just want,
let's
one of
fucking
those,
go.
I will give it to you. I am not averse to giving you an LFG.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Vince says at least it wasn't
no
98 Zilla. No,
we don't talk about
98
that
Zilla
shit.
here.
Okay, we don't talk about that. That didn't.
We love our boy John. We don't talk about that.
That's like Highlander 2. It doesn't exist.
I watched that as a kid, so I never minded that movie. It was perfect for me. So
the big problem with that movie is the eggs, man. No.
Life finds a way.
He's not a lizard.
Life finds a way.
But anyway, yeah, life finds a way. That's Jurassic Park. That's not Godzilla.
Jurassic Park,
all right.
It applies.
It applies. Okay. So here at the end, after everything is done, I like Kate's story arc.
Cry baby
like
bitch
hers.
Kate, you know.
I along with Knock, wish we knew why she's so attuned.
Yeah, we gotta wait till next season to figure out.
And it seems to be just that Titan, just that one.
I still think she. Okay, this is my theory. And if
you think it's just that one?
I think she's in tune like some of the humans were about Mothra, because we haven't seen Mothra yet either. So I think she's in tune like those girls that were with Mothra or some shit. It's something like that.
Well,
there's special humans
all we've
that are in
seen is
tune
her
with
interact with Titan X.
Yeah.
When Godzilla showed up, she was on that beach and he didn't react to her at all.
That's because Godzilla is like the king. Like
I understand that.
I wonder if Radon has a person.
Right. And what is
cool.
that about?
That's kind of interesting. I never thought of that.
We need to know more about why they're linked like that.
If you go back to the older movies,
that one, I mean, they used the sound recording they made to try and lure him, and when the sound system failed, they used her, and we know that he reacts to her.
I did wish we got a little bit more of that story.
Yeah, we need to know why this is happening. We need to know the science behind it. You say you're scientists discovering science. Please explain this to me.
Yeah, where's the Discovery? I haven't seen any fucking Discovery except for where the portals are.
And you know what? I love Kentora more than Kate, because Kate's a whining, crying bitch throughout the whole season.
Yeah, we get it. Say it 10 times. We get it. You don't like it.
Kentaro is awesome. I like him because he wants to find out.
She's just a useless character to me.
May was sorrowful in this one. She actually didn't tear everybody down in this episode. She was actually all right in this episode.
Yeah, she was.
If you can get rid
this
of
guy, Kentaro, has upset me. I was hoping for bigger things out of Kentaro. I do not like him now.
Wait for next season, because I think he's gonna pop off next season.
I'm still behind him. I'm still team Kentaro.
I'm on his team right now too. So
I think he's misguided, but he knows what he wants.
He's gonna pop off next season.
Keiko,
they're just building him up.
She's really a background character now to me. Lee was really the one I worry about. Joe Tippett as Tim is awesome.
He's awesome, yes.
He is awesome.
He's tackling motherfuckers for no reason.
He went high school, even though it really hurt.
Dude, when he hit that guy, he's like, bam! And he goes, I did this in high school, and they just
backup punter in high school. That line cracked me up.
I was like, he's awesome.
Yep. But Wyatt Russell and Kurt Russell they're what keep me watching. I still
say Lee from the past is going to come back, just like Homeboy is going to come back, and their dad. They're going to bring all three of those guys back.
This bitch is crazy. I do not like her at all.
Now talk about whiny bitch. Like she lost me. She had me at first.
Yeah. Okay.
She's lost me.
Whiny bitch, but she's a badass because she just took out the guy with the machine gun.
Yes.
Couple of chops, hit him in the throat.
She's like a better.
It was a surprise attack.
Still a bitch.
Whatever.
You know.
It was telegraphed. Saw it coming.
Yeah.
It was just dumb. It's dumb. Let's see. Anyone else?
He
think
lowered his
that Kinsey
defenses.
and that pick looks stuff.
Wait, don't trust that.
I mean, all I'm saying is she lost me when she panicked. She was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
they're gonna think we're Apex. They're gonna say they're gonna."
Yeah, I was like,
and
what
then
the
they ran
fuck,
off.
bro?
It's like I didn't like that part of her character.
I was like, wait, you're supposed to be this
She lost me
badass.
there.
Now you're freaking out. What the fuck? You know.
So one thing we didn't tell you is at the end of the show, they start basically Monarch has gone full circle and gone back to having an office and just doing scientific.
Yeah,
work.
and dude, I'm loving it.
That's very cool. That's kind of like Spider-Man going back to his original uniform, right?
And I'm going to say this: they're going to bring people back, and I keep saying this, but everybody's like, no, they set it up in this season for bringing people back.
And I don't.
Y'all thought I was crazy for saying John Randall would be, what's his name? Bill Randall will be back. Y'all told me I was crazy.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I backed you up.
Oh, you absolutely did, Jed. You absolutely.
I said everything.
We can go play the tape, bro. I remember the tape.
Yeah, I was right. I was fucking right. Okay.
No, you all thought I was crazy for him coming back.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, listen.
You included, Jed. You thought I was crazy.
I didn't. I said they're going to do timey-wimey bullshit and bring everybody back.
Okay, enough. I tell you this: if they bring back Kentaro and Kate's dad, if they do that, they're going to lessen the stakes of this show, and that would suck.
No, because they're going to kill the okay, so I still think modern day Lee is going to get killed, and they're going to bring old school Lee back.
So here's one thing that didn't cover early.
Then I'll stop watching the show when they do that because it lessens the stakes. It gets rid of
so
the stakes.
early, and this is where this relates to that, Joe. Early in the show, Kiko gets mad at Lee for not meeting her in Access Mundi.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
And which I thought she overblew that entirely.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, I could have had years with her.
5 minutes later, it was like it never happened.
Yeah, right. That was kind of dumb. That was kind of dumb.
What?
But the whole thing was Lee was 100% correct on it because he knew if he changed shit, he couldn't, and he said it. There was a lot of couldas when she was going off on him.
Yeah, and
he knew exactly what needed to be done. Just leave it alone because she could have had more time with Hiroshi, but he may not have. Things could have changed to where he wouldn't have any grandkids.
Changed history,
and so that's why I think Jed, they're not going to bring him back because it would fuck up their timeline if they bring Hiroshi back because it would prevent them from doing what they would have done.
If they bring Homeboy back,
it'll fuck up their timeline.
Yeah,
which is exactly what Lee is preventing.
Unless they do it correctly, this whole time space continuum shit, they've dabbled with that enough. They've explained it well enough. They don't need to dabble into it any further.
Well, they're going to because that's what Katara wants to do. So they have to.
I know
because Katara wants to do it.
They're bringing their dad back.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that we know two characters want to do that. So they have to. They obviously have to bring it back.
Yeah, they telegraphed it. What's going to happen in season 3 already?
But I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they should bring him back because of what Lee has already done and explained why he didn't do it.
And Lee's almost he's supposedly been dead twice, right? And keeps coming back. That's the reason why I think they're going to kill him off.
They definitely left it to where there's a lot of stuff unanswered. We don't know why Kate is attuned to Titan X. Is she attuned to any other Titans? Like Knock was asking, is she going to know how to, get Rodan to do whatever she wants her to do?
I think if Mothra comes out of the woodwork, she's going to be in tune to Mothra too. Because in the movies, there were these little Japanese girls that were in tune to Mothra.
Yeah, but they were like 10 inches tall.
Yeah, I know, but I
think they were from the moon as well. I don't think they were Earthlings. So
I still think there's something in there.
You know what I think would be pretty cool is Kataro is bonded with Rodan.
I think
honestly, Joe, I like the idea of each different people having access to a different Titan.
And maybe
I think that's
okay.
I'm not saying Kataro,
now that
I
you
think
said that,
cool.
hang on, guys. Shush. Something just came to me, and I'm an old fuck. I got to get it out, or I'm gonna freaking forget it. What if all this playing with Access Mundi is why they're attuned to these fucking things?
I've said this.
What if that's the case? Also, I would like to see. Now, this is just me fantasy writing. This is just a quick meeting of, Yes, you know what it is. The Mojo Dojo Casa House production company.
What's up?
Imagine in the 3rd season, they have a shadowy bad guy. And it ends up being somebody they bring back.
Well, they already have somebody in the background working.
Okay.
They mention it, but you don't see any of this. They set it up for season 3.
Okay.
I think my only problem with your theory, Joe, is the fact that Kiko and Lee and Bill had spent way more time around this stuff than Kate ever did.
Yep.
So I would think that if someone were to, I think it's something innate.
And I'm gonna say
maybe?
this,
but I think if that were a thing, then they would have gotten it sooner. But then again, maybe they just haven't found the right one.
And Lee is in tune to Godzilla because he knows how Godzilla thinks.
Well, not to the extent of Kate. No.
I think that's
I would say
years of experience dealing with
that's
Godzilla.
a different take. That's a different.
I don't think that's that's not.
I don't think that's a different kind of attunement.
Right.
I do agree with small time.
But I really like the idea. Could you imagine if there's like a guy out there that can like can sense radon through like a fire?
Right.
That's what
like they're like sitting in front of a fire and they're like listening to the crackling and shit.
I hope
and then they're connected to him. That'd be pretty freaking cool. I like that idea. Don't know if it's gonna happen, Joe, but I really like that idea.
Yeah.
So to wrap this up, you guys tell me, are you looking forward to season 3?
Oh yeah, yes. Very
Are you
much
on board?
Yeah,
I am.
I can't wait to see more.
There's stuff about this I really take issue with, but the stuff
Security.
I like, I really like.
Security.
Yes.
Security.
Let's
security.
Could we
That's what I want to see.
in handcuffs? Could we do that? Huh?
Zip ties. Does zip ties just stop existing?
They just put them in there and they keep going out of the.
I mean, I understand that Kate has she got the Rey Skywalker treatment where
she is.
She was a school teacher, and then now she's like a badass, like commando chick.
I did
cool arc.
In season 3, we're gonna see her coming out of the water with like war paint on and a knife in her teeth. Like she's just a total badass now. She can do anything.
I don't like
other
Kate.
than Lee Shaw. I think she's the best written character on the show. Real quick, Matt says, guys, the best show on Apple TV, in my opinion, is Severance. It's weird.
I can't wait for
but
season
you have
3.
to hang in there with it.
The show
And
is
that was
good.
exactly my issue. It reminded me of Andor, Joe. Remember that?
Yeah.
How I was like, I barely can make it. It's the same as
I know
it's
the
a
only
slow
reason
burn.
why you stuck with it was Star Wars.
I just could not get. I tried with Severance. I was like 5, 6, 7 episodes in, and
stick with it.
I get you got to stick with it, but you shouldn't need to. You shouldn't need to.
Dude,
They shows generally only have one episode to catch you, and if they can't catch you, that's not on me.
Look, everybody told me I needed to watch Stranger Things. I watched 4 episodes of it and never watched another fucking show. Never did.
Is so good.
I
hear you. My brother swears by it too. He says it's awesome too.
Joe, I
You're not alone
watched
in that
Stranger
camp,
Things because it was pop culture at the time.
Yeah.
I think if we were 6, 7 years ago, I would say yes, Joe, you need to watch it because it's pop culture. It's dead now.
My crack dealer told me to watch it, and when I say crack dealer, guys, I'm talking about the guy that sells me comic books.
Context. Clip it, guys. Clip it. My crack dealer.
Anyway,
he's like, hey guys,
Joe, you've got to watch this show. It's you and me in high school, man. Playing Dungeons and Dragons and shit.
I'm sure there's nostalgia there for sure. But
anyway, okay, listen, guys. That is it for this week's show. My good man Jed would like you to check out his channels over on Rumble.
Yes,
That's
please.
For sure. I will throw.
If
up
you guys, can you guys see this? I need to hit 100 so I can get into the partner, the next version of the program they have. You already get on day 1, you get tips and everything, but there is another creator program. If I hit 100, I can start to get into that. So I want to get into that over there.
But anyway, yeah. Let's see. He says my crack dealer sell me the best plastic crack. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I've got his
and the archivist.
Actually, Vince is putting them up too. Yeah,
can you
put the stuff for the archivist? Yeah, he already has. He's put the archivist up there.
Can you?
Yeah, there you go. Check out the archivist as well, guys, and get him some followers over there. He's trying to get things going. So
the reason why there's not that much is because the reason why, and Joe knows this because he was around.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why there's so much on my Jed Redmond is because at that point, I wasn't doing a lot of archivist stuff, and I was just doing the Roadhouse. Joe, can you go down the list so you can show them everything that's on there?
Oh yeah, it's a bunch.
There's like a ton
Yeah.
on there. Okay,
The
there's so
bootleg
much.
MFer is funny as shit, by the way, guys.
And I said this, and I'm gonna do this because I'm Mr. Demon is gonna show up on that.
There you go.
And
He's in the chat tonight. Yep.
Yeah, and a few other people that are gonna be new, and then some of our old school homies. I just got to set everything back up. So please go over there, follow my archivist page, and follow that.
Go to the links, guys, and give them a follow. Definitely do that. Let's see. Demon Horde says, "Yeah, everybody pimp out Jed so he can get in there."
Thank you, brother.
Okay. Of course, guys, I want you to go by JoesAtmosfere.com. And if you want to get a commission done, send me an email on the bottom of the page. If you want to know everything that I'm working on with the Privateer, go to my Subscribe Star page. All the artwork and the stories are on there. And also, I want you guys to check out the 0 issue of the Privateer, Atmosfere Comics on Amazon Kindle. Go check out all of that stuff whenever you get a chance. It helps out the channel, man. Until I get monetized, that's how you do it, man. That and the tip thing for Stream Elements. Coming up, of course, we'll be back next week with another edition of State of the Atmosphere. Everything you need to know about pop culture and Sydney Sweeney and all of our favorite movies and games and shows. We do it every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. This Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time, I'll continue my work on the stuff for our 25th anniversary. It's me recreating the classic kissing scene of Mary Jane and Peter Parker in the airport when he's flying to Paris. And I think it's Amazing Spider-Man 143, the one with Cyclone on the cover. Anyway, it's a classic picture, and I'm doing that pose with the Privateer and the Royal Fox for our upcoming anniversary. My wife is going to make specialty beads, and I may put them available on the website if you guys want to send me an email and get one. So you guys look forward to that. I'll be doing it this Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, at 8 p.m. Central Time, we want you to go over to Pop Culture Minefields channel and check out Baldur's Gate on Gaming Night with John. John couldn't be here for the end of the show, but he and Martin and the Noxter will be playing Baldur's Gate this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time.
And every once in a while, you see me over there if I can make it. So,
yeah. So you guys, look, it's a fun show. They have a good time doing it. They really do. And they're all in the same party working together. So, or against each other sometimes. But anyway, you guys go check it out. 8 p.m. Central Time this Friday on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then, of course, Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time, it's time for the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Highlander and I let you know everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2026 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Sharp. And then, of course, Military Monday comes your way on Pop Culture Minefield every Monday, where we talk about a great military movie. Gary was a combat medic. Pope was a Marine during the Iraq War. And I was, oh my God, I was a Cold Warrior. I was a military policeman back in the Cold War. So you guys come check it out. You'll get our perspective plus Anima and Martin hanging out for Military Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. Then it's over to That 70s Rock Fans channel, where this week he's going to play Expedition 33 at 3:30 p.m. Central Time on his
I'm going to say that you may see me over there this week.
Very good, Jed.
You guys come over there and watch Brian's show. Go.
Anyway, there's way too many threes in this promo. Expedition 33 at 3:30 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then we come around to Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Central Time, where we will continue our playthrough of A Way Out. It'll be part 3 of that playthrough. We're having a really good time, and we must be having a good time because Jed shows up for every show.
I'm the heckler. They're playing the game, and I'm the heckler.
He's up in the balcony.
I'm there and stand up, and I'm just doing anything to get them off the path or doing whatever. That is my job.
Look forward to that this Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central Time. And that brings us actually one more show that I do before Wednesday night, and that's Wednesday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Central Time. Wednesday afternoon matinee with Gary, Martin, and Anima. You guys come check out a great movie as we talk about it Wednesday afternoons at 3 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then that brings us full circle right back around to State of the Atmosphere. We'll check the chat one more time before we get out of here. See what everybody's saying before we go. It's mostly links that Vince, thank you so much. Keely Chow says, thank you for a great show. Hey man, wouldn't be a great show without you. Be here and spread the news. Help us help out our channels by liking, sharing, and subscribing everything we do. If you do that for all your favorite creators, they will love you for it. Let's see. Demon Horde says, definitely going to check that out. Love watching artists. Yeah, man. I'm on every Friday at 1. You guys,
I'm a little bit, when I go over there, I'm a little bit more chill because I help him because he can't see a lot. So I help him along with the chat and stuff.
I tell you who helps me a lot is Vince. Vince has really good ideas, and when I'm kind of questionable about things, he'll tell me what he thinks.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times I'll go with it. Sometimes I don't, but anyway, let's see. What else?
I'm actually thinking about coming over there this Friday.
Demon Horse is cool. I love drawing myself, so excited to see it. Yeah, I use Procreate on the iPad, buddy. That's what I use. And let's see what else we got here. Like, share, and subscribe. Vince says, cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great day or night. And Keely Chow says, bye for now. And with that, we will bid you adieu. And as usual, I will tell you what I always tell you. I want you guys to be safe out there. And until we meet again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on.
God bless.
About the comic book stream, Vince says, I'm just making shit. It's really, I love this book. And don't forget, whether you like them small.
What's that?
Medium.
What's that?
Or large.
What's that?
Kitty Tuesday continues into Wednesday every week on Joe's Atmosfere's channel. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Titties.
Oh, stop it.
Titties.
Stop it.